Everyone says Chanel is timeless, but not every Chanel bag is a smart first luxury purchase. And in 2026, the difference between iconic and overpriced is getting very blurry. Because one Chanel bag is still the dream investment. One is the trend everyone suddenly wants for summer. And one honestly feels more confusing than luxurious. So before you spend thousands on your first Chanel bag, let's talk about which one is actually worth it. Today, we're ranking 3 Chanel bags into 3 categories. The classic, the trendy pick, the overrated one. And if you're buying your very first Chanel bag, this video could save you from making a very expensive mistake. The classic. Chanel Classic 1112 Flat Bag. Price: $11,700. When people imagine Chanel, this is the bag they're thinking about. The Chanel Classic 1112 is not just a handbag anymore. It's basically fashion history. Black lambskin leather, gold hardware, quilted stitching, the chain strap. This bag has survived trends for decades and still somehow looks expensive every single year. And honestly, that's why it's still the ultimate classic. What makes this bag different is that it never tries too hard. You can wear it with jeans, a blazer, a dress, sneakers, heels. It always works. And unlike trendy bags that explode on social media for 6 months and disappear, this one already proved itself. Here's what fits inside: phone, card holder, lipstick, keys, sunglasses, small compact. So yes, it's practical enough for dinners, events, shopping days, and everyday luxury moments. But let's be honest about something. It is a serious amount of money for a first bag. So the real question is not, is it beautiful? Of course it is. The real question is, should this be your first Chanel bag? And honestly, if your budget allows it, yes. Because this is the safest Chanel decision you can make. Why? It holds value extremely well. It never looks dated. It photographs beautifully. You won't get tired of it after one season. It instantly gives that luxury look people associate with Chanel. This is the type of bag you buy once and still love 10 years later. That's rare, especially in luxury fashion right now. And if you're the kind of person who wants one perfect Chanel instead of constantly chasing trends, this is the one. No debate. The trendy pick, Chanel mini flat bag with top handle in braided rattan. Price: $10,600. Okay, this bag is everywhere right now. Last summer, we started seeing woven textures again. Raffia, straw, basket bags, coastal luxury aesthetics. And now Chanel fully entered the chat. This mini flat bag with braided rattan feels like the luxury version of the summer basket bag trend. And honestly, it's gorgeous. It has that vacation energy people are obsessed with right now. It feels expensive, playful, feminine, and very resort-rich. This is the kind of bag you see on vacation in Saint-Tropez with oversized sunglasses and linen outfits. And because it's Chanel, suddenly everyone wants it. Here's what fits inside: phone, lip gloss, small wallet, keys, maybe sunglasses if they're tiny. So no, this is not a practical everyday bag. This is a fashion moment bag. And that's exactly why we're calling it trendy. Now, trendy does not automatically mean bad. Actually, for the right person, this bag is amazing. If your wardrobe already leans feminine, summery, soft luxury, this bag makes a lot of sense. But if you're buying your first ever Chanel bag, you need to think carefully. Because trends move fast, and natural woven materials usually feel very seasonal. That means harder to wear year-round, easier to damage, less versatile long-term. So while this bag is absolutely beautiful, it's not the smartest first Chanel purchase for most people, especially at this price point. That's a huge amount to spend on a bag that may only feel exciting for a few summers. So here's the recommendation. If you already own classic luxury bags and want something fun and fashion-forward, this works. But if this is your first Chanel, go classic first. Trend later. You'll thank yourself in 2 years. The overrated one. Chanel maxi shopping bag in raffia and calfskin. Price, approximately $6,700. Okay, we need to talk about this bag. Because what exactly is happening here? Is this a beach bag? A shopping tote? A luxury statement piece? At first glance, this honestly looks more casual than expensive. And that's the problem. Yes, oversized bags are trending again. Fashion is moving away from tiny mini bags and back toward practicality. But this specific Chanel tote feels confusing, especially for the price. At this price point, this becomes difficult to justify for most first-time luxury buyers. Because for that money, people expect structure, versatility, durability, timelessness. And this bag feels very trend-dependent. Plus, raffia bags naturally wear differently over time. They can lose shape faster, look worn quicker, and honestly sometimes start looking more vacation tote than luxury handbag. Now, to be fair, this bag is extremely practical. Here's what fits inside: laptop, water bottle, makeup bag, sweater, book, snacks. Basically your entire life. So functionality is not the issue. The issue is emotional luxury value. Does this bag give you that iconic Chanel feeling when you spend over $6,000? For most people, probably not. And that's why we're calling it overrated. Not ugly, not terrible, just overpriced for what it delivers emotionally, especially compared to the classic flap. Because if you're spending Chanel money, you want a bag that feels unmistakably Chanel. And this one honestly risks looking like an expensive beach tote to people who are not deeply into fashion. That's a dangerous place to be at this price point. Final thoughts. So if we had to rank these 3 Chanel bags for a first-time buyer: Classic, the Chanel Classic 11.12 flap. The safest luxury investment and still the ultimate dream Chanel. Trendy, the mini flap bag with braided rattan. Beautiful for summer, but not the smartest first Chanel for most people. Overrated, the maxi shopping bag. Practical, yes, but emotionally underwhelming for the price. And honestly, this is exactly why buying your first designer bag can feel so overwhelming. Because luxury is not just about trends. It's about choosing something you'll still love after the hype disappears. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 3 Chanel bags would you actually buy? The classic, the trendy one, or the maxi shopping bag? Tell me in the comments. And if you love luxury bag content that helps you avoid expensive mistakes, subscribe to First Bag Diaries and turn on notifications so you never miss the next video.